big collectible giveaway this Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Black Friday, after party extravaganza. We're doing it big. We're giving away tons of gifts, digital assets, cards, golf cards, basketball cards, baseball cards, box of wax, Veve Nft'S, opensea, and man, list goes on. Just be there for our live. Okay, so this video is being promoted by Dokta Strange. Link in the description for his Spotify and his YouTube. Give him a shout, give him a follow, give him a listen, throw him into the rotation, something fresh, something new. Today's video, by the end of it, you're going to discover what is Veve doing with athletes and NFTs. So in the last AMA, if you missed it, and I already made a video pointing out certain highlights of the AMA, I spoke about this, but I really wanted to just make a video talking about this because it's something that I am into, which is sports cards. And by the way, we've got a guest here who is my son. I don't even know how much of him is in the shot right there. But look, it's a holiday week, no school, so it's fun for everybody, okay? Got work, but we keep our priorities straight, so we're making a video. And we're feeding the kids while they're home, all that good stuff. Okay, so what's going on is they're doing sport cards, okay? So, oh boy, they're doing sports cards and they're adding them. You see, okay, it's not sports cards is not what he said. He said athletes and something related to sports cards. So just like how you have sports cards, and again, I don't know if they're going to be moments like Top Shot where it's going to be a video clip or not. I don't know. But I do know that it's going to be sports related. So what I'm guessing is going to be more like what DraftKings had or has, which is non-team logo. And it's going to be kind of just a still picture of the athlete. Maybe a close-up on his face, or maybe it'll look like a sports card where he's, swinging a golf club or swinging a bat or throwing a football or something like that, but very generic. I don't think, again, I could be wrong, I don't think it's going to be team licensed. That would have to, I think it would be easier just to go straight after the athlete versus having to deal with the team and all that good stuff. So it was announced, and so that's what I think is going to be. And so, or it could be like a 3D model. Remember Fatheads, and that blew up. And so it'll be just like Fatheads, except 3D, where you can put it as an NFT in your virtual world, in your virtual environment, AR, all that good stuff. I think that's going to be crazy. You can have a Tom Brady, Dan Marino, whoever, Patrick Mahomes, Derek Jeter, Alex Rodriguez. I mean, the list goes on. Michael Jordan, LeBron James. I think people are going to go nuts for that stuff. And the thing is, that's a whole industry, sports card collectibles, that people are not on Veve just yet. They don't have a reason to be. I'm here because I also collect comic books. And that's what attracted me to Veve, because I'm really into comic books. I love comic books, especially older comic books. And the thing is, because of that, I came onto the app. I was introduced to the app from Strange, and so what happened was I said, "Whoa!" I joined the week of the first Marvel comic drop. And that was it. I was hooked. So that's what's going to happen. I'm not going to be the only one. There's going to be a lot of sports cards collectors coming to the app. And those collectors, those sports card collectors, they like to invest in their collectibles. So I think that seeing that with the athletes, that's going to be huge. And that's my vision of what, and again, I don't know. I don't have some special leak. All I know is what was mentioned in the AMA, and what I know is what sports cards have done, right? And what Top Shot did and whatnot. So I'm going to guess that is going to be something like that, where maybe, you know, and again, we see what Veve's done with the comics and the collectibles. So I can see where it's going to be probably a 3D statue that you can put into AR. I mean, you can put them in AR, but it'll be 3D where you can put it in your environment and you can walk around it, and the statue of that player. If I had to guess, that's what I had to guess. What would they do? And I think it would be super dope. And then if they didn't, if it was more like a comic book where it would be like flat on the surface and it would be like a card, that would be dope also. I mean, either way, the card collectors are going to come because they have emotional ties to these players. That's why I collect cards from certain players, is because you've watched them play, you like their play, you remember those crazy games, those crazy outcomes, those comebacks, or the player played for your favorite team, or plays for your favorite team, won the Super Bowl, whatever it is, won the championship. You are going to want that collectible. So I wanted to make the video, kind of just put in your head what to expect when you're talking about a lot more people, a lot more exposure. Somebody who's a sports card collector will show up, start collecting the sports stuff, and then when they start seeing the Disney and the Batman and the comics, they're gonna be like, oh, well, let me invest on a few of these too. So I think everything's gonna go up, and I think that's what you're gonna see. If I had to bet money, it's gonna be a 3D model of the athlete, and again, that's gonna be ridiculous. That's going to be fire. So something to look out for, you know, because again, just because you may not be into sports cards or sports collectibles or sports in general, doesn't mean you need to ignore this. You need to pay attention to this, because that means that the influx of people are going to come in, and it's going to drive up the price for everything. Work is calling, so I'm going to have to let y'all go. Good luck in all your collectible investments.